That should be better. Hey, oh, y'all got me hooked up here. Thanks, Pug and VR. Thanks, User King. I'm glad y'all are there. Listen, and the other thing is my software that I'm using to stream, there's some kind of bug in it. I can't see the chat right away. I have to come back and look at it. Isn't that wild? But yeah, I can see you guys. Yeah, good. All right, yeah. So I'm just prepping for Dungeons and Dragons in Foundry. I got a game session here at 3 o'clock today. It's like noon 30. I've been slacking off. I got a package by the door I gotta go grab. I'll be right back. I don't know what some of this stuff is. I know I got my daughter a new swimsuit because she's outgrown the old ones. Of course she has. You know, kids don't... They don't stop that grown bullshit. They keep it up. Non-stop. Let's see here. We gotta take... Moving this over there, and we'll make it a little bigger so that way I can see it on my screen with my old eyes. I don't know what's in this other package. It's not meant to be a mail opening video, so you'll get to see it. Oh! Yeah, I had to get some 9-volt batteries because a smoke detector needed a new battery the other day, and it was my last one, and I was like, oh shit. Had to get some more. Oh well. I forgot about that one completely. I forgot. Locking in with some music. Alright, here we go. Alright, so User King, do you use Foundry? Do you play Dungeons and Dragons at all? I've been playing online since COVID started. I used to do in-person games. I was introduced to Dungeons and Dragons when I was like 3 or 4, maybe even younger. Same as my kid, you know. So it's like a generational thing here now. Although it's funny, the person who introduced me to it, my grandma, does not have anything to do with it anymore. And she's not that old. I've tried to get her to sit a sesh with me. No luck. Okay, word. Yeah. Finding a group is hard. Finding a group is hard because scheduling is hard. If you're younger, you got a little bit more time, but you also don't have control over your schedule. You know, all the adults in your life are controlling that schedule when you're young. And then when you're older, you got to spend your time to stay alive and stay in your house. So you run out of time for shit like, you know, Dungeons and Dragons. It's not as easy as firing up the PC and playing a game when you're got a group that everyone's playing in person on pen and paper, and that's so much fun. It's a party basically. Everybody's hanging out, having fun, eating snacks, listening to music, telling stories. It's a bunch of grown-ups playing pretend, but it's fun. And then nowadays with the online stuff, it becomes a little bit more like a video game. I've got, I don't know if you can see, don't know if you're on my vertical stream or my horizontal stream, but I'll try and zoom in here. I mean, these days we can do a lot. Look at this little guy. I got him real big right front and center. It's a little animated armor. that floats and moves around because I thought that would look cool for this scene. And oh yeah, and he's got what do they call it? Blind sight, yeah, for 60 feet. So this is what he can see. I mean, he can't see. He's blind. It's not a thing. It's just it's animated armor. I love the idea of animating things with magic. I remember watching something when I was a kid where someone had they called their footstool up and it came over like a dog and they put their feet up on it, and I was like, I would do that with magic. That's what I would do. Alright. So the last thing I took notes on for this session is that the party was leaving this jail. And they had this lovely little lady stuck in a bag because she fell asleep. They stuck her in a bag. They were going with the bear man. There's a devil, tiefling, and another tiefling. Wow, lots of horns in this party. All heading off somewhere. I don't remember where. And if I don't remember where that they are going to be heading off to, I can't really prepare it in time. So what I can do is I can start thinking about some of the challenges that I had prepared for them recently and where I can maybe slot those in tonight, or well, this afternoon. This is coming up soon, realistically. Like, I'm gonna stream this, have a snack, and play. So, User King, have you ever tried to find a group? Or do you have, like, any friends at all? Like, even one who's like, yeah, I'll do it. That's how I did my first game, was I had one other friend who was like, yeah, let's do it. I had a buddy who wanted to do it in high school, and we were going to, he died, sad story, probably not the time for that. Like, not his character in real life, too. And then, so I didn't play for a while, and then after high school, and since then, I've played a lot. I play in 4 games every week. But I'm kind of like the stereotypical dungeon master, you know? Completely obsessed with it. I'm the one, but the dungeon masters are taking forever. You're okay, so you're in one, but the dungeon master, so they're doing prep and they're not like ready to just rock and fly into it. I gotcha. Alright. So this is the landing page. Let's add Bellows here while I'm thinking about it. Chris is another DM. He plays, or he runs the games I play in on Monday and Tuesday. And I found him at the beginning of COVID on Reddit when I was looking for an online game. He came to be a player in mine, and after a while, he was like, you know, I've DM'd for a long time. I'd like to run a game again. And so I started playing in his games. And I mean, I don't, I don't gamble. I don't drink. This is my vice, you know? Alright, Bellows. Copy that URL. Go into my Tiles tab. Place that there. Check the triggers. And we're going to set this one to his character sheet. Boom. Alright. Update the tile. And now it's got his little picture there. going to go to the Drawings tab. That layer, or I should say layer, the drawing layer, has this. And we're going to add, or modify it so that it says Belos, which is the name of his character, and Chris, which is his name. Okay. And there you go. See, it's updated there. And now the cool thing is when he logs in later, and I'm still farting around trying to get everything ready, and I'm placing tokens on another screen. Everyone's grabbing their snacks and stuff. All the players can come in and see their character sheet just by clicking on their picture. Actually, I can even do... because he made a custom token here. We can look at the token, copy that URL, switch it back because he likes the portrait there. And then I'll go back to that tile and change that URL. And now he looks like a token like the rest of them. It's just a picture. They can't move it around or anything like they can on other scenes. This is my landing page. They can go check out map of the Empire, the city they're in. This is displaying the wrong background images on the loading page. It's displaying some like janky old default ones. So this is, I have an interactive map that has like political layers on it, and cities and settlements everywhere. This is a real basic map for the adventure they're on now. Primarily things are focused here in a city by this river. However, the party has come to this city recently. Now my Wednesday group, they're like somewhere out here, like off the table. And the only thing really going on here is just for a frame of reference and direction. They want to know where these two cities are, where the mountains are, and where the bodies of waters are. I mean, they're not super. This group, they want to know general directions. They don't want to know specific directions, but they will play it out. Like, they will role play it every minute. Playing it online is it's kind of easy. People can log in. I host it right from my computer. This is on my computer. But you can also host it on a server so that it's always up. We have them make their characters for Dungeons & Dragons on dndbeyond.com. And then we import them in here. These are like a bunch of different adventure groups that we've had. Flex group is the group that's playing today. You can see Belos right here. There's a couple of people who've wandered away or died. Their characters have died. Winston walked into a portal to the plane of positive energy. Rest in peace, buddy. But when they are in combat or something like that, it's all automated. Well, I can't say all automated, but there's a hell of a lot of automation, and there's some cool animations and stuff too. Let's go to a map I have made. I made this one mostly with Forgotten Adventures assets and Dungeon Draft by Mega Sploot. Alright, here's a little map I've made. I need to adjust the roof layer so that they don't do that weird purple glow. If I hover in this area, it shows me what's up here on this floor. If I hover there, it's going to show me what's down on the first floor. And the tokens and so on can move around in there. And when you are clicked on a token, it shows you their perspective. So they are in a courtyard that is mostly dirt and stone, with grass and weeds tucked in the dark corners where the angles of light and water collect. there's a door to the north, south, east, and west. That kind of thing. I mean, this is actually like a player base, so not too crazy or exciting. If I close this door, and I'm still clicked on this token, look at this. The token remembers the gist of that room, but because it cannot see, it does not know what's in there, and it's grayed out. These two people are right here, but because that door's closed, they can't see them, but they know the general layout of that room. And then if I click on this guy, he knows the general layout of this room because that door was open and saw it. You can go over here, go into this room, and now this player knows what's going on over here because all the players are exploring together as a team. This kind of thing lets everybody help each other out. When some players are playing like this, and some players are playing like this, really zoomed in, then having them able to see what all of each other can see is super helpful. And that can be adjusted. You can make people really solo where they can't they can't interact with each other or see what each other are exploring. I'm going to reset that fog of war on here. I don't know if they'll ever come here. It's not their base. It belongs to a different party. Oh, okay, catch you later, User King. Let's get on to a scene where I'm actually going to do something. I believe that they were going to Theria. They were looking for an enemy who is also hunting a vampire. Let's prepare the vampire. I do not have that ready. Go NPCs. Vampires. They need to have like a... There we go. All right. We need a vampire. We need a couple vampire spawn. Oh, what the hell? Maybe a couple vampirates too. Alright. And I know they're gonna explore a variety of places here. Maybe we'll bring them down to the thatched roof inn at night. And the thatched roof needs some music. We need some ambiance. Something rustic. Oh, here we go. Oh, the Dragon Festival is over. We actually need a new version of this map. This is another one from Chepeku. I use Molinet, so I can go right in and find it. Super easy. Let's make sure we're still linked up through Patreon. Linked up. Coffee. There we go. Alright, we know this one's from Chepeku, so we can filter out a bunch. Alright, this is the one, so let's find a different... Pardon me. Different nighttime version. That's cleaned up a bit. Let's keep looking. What's going on in this one? Oh, we don't need to worry about that. We just want a simple night. We just want an easy night. Let's go back up here. I think this was our easy night right here. Got it, okay. Import, and import. Now, the way Molinet stores these files, I don't actually have to drag these scenes around. I've got tokens and music and lighting and who else knows what's going on these maps already. I can actually go into the configuration for this and just change the background image. We're going to go to the Basics tab, right here, Background Image, and these are all the Dragon Festival ones. Right? Okay. There we go. We found the original one right here. So all we have to do is switch to this file right here, and we're golden. I am going to add it temporarily to my bookmarks here. Our original night. First floor, or ground floor. See it reloading in the background. And look at that. Whiskers McTavish and Mama Julius are still right where they were. No change has occurred to them. Thank goodness. Whiskers. Whiskers, we can't have anything happen to you, my friend. Alright. And now it's not the festival decorations that were up the last time everyone was around here. There's apparently some sort of graveyard across the way and a job board right here. Cool little map. Alright, so we've got that one done. Let's move on to the next one. Let's see what's happening on this map. Got some bedrooms and things. Yeah, there was a festival that was very dragon related going on, but that's no longer going on, so let's change that up. Upstairs. Done. You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to add some automation on moving between the levels. That's what I'm going to do. There we go. Different but better. And I'm not even going to look at this one because we know what we got to do. And it's add the roof. Now, we got this roof map. I'm actually going to open it up. We're never going to be here, ever. Never, ever going to be on this map. Because, come down to this map. What is this garbage? Alright, so we come down to this map. And, take a token out here. We'll take both of them out here. It's okay. We're going to clean up that fog of war again. You can just see through the windows here as they're walking by. And then you can see the shadow that sort of implies the roof. Excellent back there. And Mama Julius pretty much runs this place by herself, but sometimes there's a couple of little kids around. Those belong to Frank, one of Chris's older characters. So this will be really cool. We're going to have them, when they get to the city, come to this inn to rest and plan their next step. This is where we're pretty much going to start our adventure tonight, I'm thinking. And, yeah, like I said, they are just going to... Where did I put Whiskers? Oh, he's right here. Okay, good. Interact with Mama Julius, maybe buy some stuff. I might put some NPCs around here. They're going to plan their next step. But the whole point of this is just so that Chris can see that Frank's mom and his pet cat are still here. They're still thriving. They're still a part of my living setting. Did we get the ambiance in there? We did. Okay. Also going rustic here. And we're really never going to that roof level, so it's bonus. Music starts. It should fade as more music starts again soon. Alright. It's pretty peaceful. Let's populate it with some NPCs from Tetheria. Ooh, how about a couple of bandits over in the corner? Put a bandit captain there. Put a bandit there. They look rough, don't they? What are they up to? And then maybe... Where's the spot for two? Ah, and it's kind of in a corner. Okay. We're going to put a little urban ranger there and a druid from the Order of the Branch and Bramble. They are... They're actually a faction that another player character has created. Oh, they're the same one, actually. It's Frank's getting a lot of fan service tonight. A lot of references to him. But he's contributed a lot to my world recently. He's been a big player for 3 years. 3 or 4. we'll have these guys over here. Mage for hire, huh? They're like a little adventuring group going on over here. I've got some random tokens set up though, so let's see what I can pull up. Okay, alright. So now that it looks like they're traveling with like a cleric or something. That's cool. Alright. Little apprentice wizard there, all by his lonesome maybe, waiting for his boss. Anyone from the librarian coming by? Not the night staff, they're working. Day staff. We're not gonna put her there. No, he's the map maker. Oh, okay. We haven't had an interaction with her yet. Alright, so we've got somebody from the local librarian. Dawnhound, Kelphus, Raven Blossom. What the hell did I have her for? Oh, he's dead. Did I get a message? I did. Slum denizens. Oh. Okay, yo, Arlo Phipps be right here, like warming his little hands or something. And then I'll put a bard over here, like Midoriya or something. Oh, here's Nidoria. Oh no, Nidoria's dead. Nidoria! I got you. I'm not dead. Fine. Come on out and play some music. Oh, I could actually have her play some music. I'll bet you I can find a little bard song. Alright, cool. Yeah, there's some options out there. I won't play anything over stream because I don't... This is a private game, so I'll play it in the game, but I don't know what's happening here. I don't want to fuck it up. Like, people can be pissed at me, but I don't want to go out of my way to fuck them up, you know what I mean? Alright, so now the place is getting kind of crowded. This is normally about the point in time where I think, like, who is most important to add? Let me get my actors back out here. Let's see who we have down in Tetheria who could come on by. Patty's nowhere near here. Kanua might come by, but who would he drink with? Dacne, maybe? Alright, we'll put Kanua here. Dacne right next to him. We're gonna put a crowd of nobles there. And we're gonna put... Hold on, that's the wrong size. Oop, wrong button. There we are. Got a crowd of nobles here. We'll put a crowd of nobles here. We're gonna put a crowd or swarm of commoners. We want commoners that look happier than that. Okay. Is this only women? Alright, we don't want that. Source is missing. Ah, I moved to a new computer. This guy will definitely be over by the fire, drinking and talking. Yeah. Oh, this guy could accompany Midoriya. It's looking pretty bardic. And then this guy. We're not going to use that guy. We are going to use this guy here at the counter. Ooh, no, let's put him here. Who else can I throw out there? Getting it notifications right now. The app they use to communicate for my daughter's t-ball team is not that great. It's called the Band Amp, and if you're a band and you're using it, it ain't working. It ain't working. Important updates just automatically hidden, man. Message posted like 9 days ago. Shows up nowhere every time I'm checking it. Today, I see it. We're supposed to pick up pictures today. I close the app. I don't even close it. I just swipe over to text my ex-wife. I'm like, yo, I explain. I get back to the app, take a screenshot. Message is gone again. I couldn't find it for like 30 minutes. It's not even like, I don't, like, yeah. It's supposed to be like a messaging app, but it behaves like a social media app, and it doesn't show you everything all at once. It's like it's based on some kind of, I don't know what it's based on, but it ain't right. It ain't working right. All right, we do need at least a couple swarms of commoners in here. I'm gonna put one. Dang, that's big. That's a big ass swarm of commoners. Well, shit, they ain't supposed to be huge. They're supposed to be large. What the hell happened to my swarms? Alright, alright. gonna put a frame around their token. So they're like the nobles, but a little bit more visually distinct. You know what? I saw another one, and I'm gonna change it again because it don't matter. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. But I saw another one that was a little bit different, and I want to differentiate it. Now there's another one. Ooh, let's try that. Okay, I like that. We just want to differentiate them a little bit more from the nobles. Because I'm building up a sort of, you know, there's cues that there's some class conflict. Why is that so quiet? But this place has never been this packed, and she's definitely short-staffed. We need to have a couple of guards here because her son Frank is a guard, and off-duty guards do like to hang out at this place. Whether they're here right after their shift, meeting up with friends or whatever have you. Even the occasional palace guard gets in here. And you know, it's looking real quiet and dark outside, so let's not have anybody at the outdoor seating. Alright, so there's a latrine. We're gonna lock this back room. Doing great on time. This is a great little setup right here. What can I do to add some depth? Might be a nice little crossover. Nah, we're not going to do that. Oh, I forgot I made a pit trap. Either I never finished it or it got lost in the transfer over to this computer. Did I see paper dragon? Did I make a paper dragon? Did I add a paper dragon? Lauscher. Well, shit. Retro's gonna be streaming in half an hour, or give or take. Ba-da-da-da-da. needs some work. Thinking about sending it to Xantar after somebody. Different party. Alright, let's focus up. They might want to explore up these stairs here, so let's... You know what? Let's not. Let's not even... I put a lot in here, because I know they love to chew it up. But realistically, what I want them to do is I want them to get a clue, and I want them to start tracking down this vampire. So we need to start thinking about where the vampire would be, right? Right. Just messaging my players to kind of get some ideas here. Alright, so we'll see what they say to that. Alright. I'm going to watch Retro stream some Cyberpunk at 2 for a little bit before my D&D game. I will catch everybody on the flip side. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'm going to stay streaming forever. Listen, if you catch this VOD later, leave your own Foundry prep tips.